Hi, boys and girls. So this is going to be our last topic in our geometry unit, which is very exciting. This topic is classifying quadrilaterals. Now, there are many different kinds of quadrilaterals, as you could see in the image here, but it's important to know that all quadrilaterals have 4 sides and 4 angles. Now there are going to be 5 different quadrilaterals that we are going to be learning about in this lesson.
Okay, so the first one we are going to be reviewing is a parallelogram. Now the parallelogram right here, it almost looks like a slanted rectangle in the sense. And we can identify a parallelogram if it has opposite equal sides in length and parallel. So what that means is these two sides right here, they're parallel, meaning that these lines never touch. They are never going to meet. Same with these lines. They are parallel and they are never going to touch and meet. So the opposite sides, like here, and then these two, they are equal in length. Okay, these are equal in length, and they are also parallel. Also, the opposite angles have the same size, meaning this angle right here and this angle here are the same degree. And this angle and this angle have the same degree. Alrighty, moving on to the next one, we have a rectangle. Now, a rectangle is also a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides and it has 4 angles. So we can identify a rectangle as it has opposite sides equal in length and parallel, which is also like the parallelogram. So meaning these two sides right here and then these two sides right here are both equal in length and are parallel. So this side and this side are parallel and they are equal in length. And this side are parallel as well and have equal length. Next one is a rhombus. Now, the rhombus, you might get a little bit confused with the parallelogram because it is also slanted. However, the rhombus has 4 equal sides, whereas the parallelogram, these two sides are a little bit longer than these two. So not all sides are equal. But with the rhombus, all sides are equal. So that's how you can tell the difference between a parallelogram and a rhombus. So a rhombus has opposite sides equal in length and are parallel. So again, these two sides right here, they are equal in length and they are parallel. They are never going to meet. Same thing with these two sides. This one right here and here, they are equal in length and they are parallel. And again, just to go over it again, we can tell the difference between a rhombus and a parallelogram by the length of the sides. A rhombus has 4 equal sides. They're all the same length. Okay. Next one is a square. A square has opposite sides equal in length and parallel. So again, these two sides right here and these two sides right here both have the same length and they are parallel. Another thing is that it has 4 right angles, as you all should know. 4 right angles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it also has 4 equal sides. Okay? So a rhombus is different from a square in the sense that it has the 90-degree angles, whereas a rhombus, their angles are a little bit different. Now moving on to the last one, we have a trapezoid. So a trapezoid is a little bit different from the other quadrilaterals that we just reviewed. A trapezoid only has 1 pair of parallel sides. These parallel sides are right here. The bottom and the top. They're parallel. Alrighty, now I want to go over this problem with you guys just because it is possible to classify a quadrilateral in multiple ways. A quadrilateral doesn't have to just specifically be a rectangle and that's it. There are actually multiple ways that you could classify a quadrilateral. And I wanted to do this problem with you guys just because this one was a little tricky and even I had a hard time with it. So let's do that one together. It says classify the quadrilateral in as many ways as possible. Well, the first thing I notice is that the shape is a quadrilateral with 4 right angles and 4 sides of equal length. And when it has these little boxes in here, we know that it's a 90-degree angle, and the only quadrilateral that has those 90-degree angles is a square. So it is a square. Alrighty, so that's the first one. Now again, we know that each of these sides have equal length. And another quadrilateral that has sides of equal length is a rhombus. So this could also be classified as a rhombus. Another thing is that it has exactly 4 angles. And the opposite sides are equal. So these 2 sides are equal and these 2 sides are equal. So therefore, this can also be a rectangle. Okay, and one more. Since the shape, as we said, has opposite sides equal in length, we also notice that they are parallel. So these 2 lines never touch, and these 2 lines never touch. And also, the angles across are the same degree. Since we all know they all have the same degree, we know that the opposite sides, the opposite angles, have equal degree as well. And this also classifies the square as a parallelogram. Okay. So this is just a good example of how you could classify a quadrilateral in a variety of ways. They don't have to be as many as this square did, but there are a variety of ways. Now, I think it is your time to practice classifying quadrilaterals. If you want the extra practice, the My Math Volume 2 has some more problems for you, as you can see on page 927. This page, if you want to get a little bit more extra practice. But for now, I want you guys to complete the assignment that was assigned on the My Math website. And I think you guys should be pretty good with that. Good luck.